All right, shalom, Yahweh Bashim Yahshua, thumb to the brothers, shalom, Yahweh Shemala thumb, Bashim Yahshua to sisters, Isupk Oakland, Lashawan Qadash class. Salaki for the late start. We're going to get right into these Bible names, books in the Bible names, as well as the other 50 of the 100 most common Hebrew verbs. So, make sure you subscribe to all Isupk social media. Check out the website, isupk.com. You know what I'm saying? Get registered with all of that. Make sure you pay your tithes. And let's keep this work pushing through. All right. I'm gonna do those and do this. All right, so First and foremost, I believe the last time we were doing the Bible names, we got up until Lamentations. All right, so we're going to get a few more in the Old Testament, a few more in the Old Testament than a few in the New Testament. Shalom, Yahweh Shema Shabbat. All right, so let's go. Salagia. I hope you can see it. Got a little bit of a glare. Forgive me. All right, so we went from Genesis to Lamentations, and whatever is in between there. I'm going to backtrack a little. No, we got Esther as well. Let's start with Job. All right. Salakia. One more thing before I get into these books of the Bible. Let me get the alphabet so that you can get it. Hey, can you hit that for me, please? Just so I can have it. Yeah. Sip the water. Thank you. All right. So we're gonna start with the Paleo. All right. So, thank you. Ba, ga, da, ha, wa, za, ka, ta, ya, ka, la, ma, na, sa, I, pa, taza, qua, ra, sha, and th. So, Lord willing, the glare ain't gonna be too strong. But when it's all said and done, I'll make sure I, you know what I'm saying? Or there we go, kind of. All right. So you got ah, ba, ga, da, ha, wa, za, kha, ta, ya, ka, la, ma, na, sa, I, pa, ta, za, qua, ra, sha, and th. All right. So this is the ancient slash Paleo Hebrew. All right. Ancient, it's the Paleo Hebrew. So this when you translate the Assyrian, you're translating it into this, the ancient Hebrew. See if I can turn this just a smidge. I won't give away too much. You understand? So abagada hawaza kata yakalamana sa ipataza kwarashatha. All right. So that's the Hebrew that you're going to translate the next Hebrew into. All right. All right. So now we'll do the Assyrian. All right. That's not correct. I don't like that. I don't like that. Yeah. Ba. Ga. Da. Ha. Wa. Za. Ka. Ta. Ya. Ka. La. Ma. Na. Sa. I. Pa. Taza. Qua. Ra. Sha. And th. All right. So this one has a little variation in it. Fortunately, I was able to get all of the ones that change at the end on one line, so I'll be able to point them out. So this is the Assyrian Hebrew, also known as the modern day Hebrew. All right. So when it comes to the Assyrian, there are five different letters that look different at the end. Those letters are Ka, Ma, Na, Pa, and Tazah. All right. These are two different symbols. All right. So the top, matter of fact, let me separate them. That can be confusing. All right. So when you're dealing with, I'll just do each one real quick. All right. So with Ka, when it's anywhere but the end, it'll look like this one. But when it's at the end, it'll look like that. And that equals Ka. All right. When Ka is anywhere but at the end, it looks like this. When it's at the end, it's like they dropped the bottom part because it's at the end of the word. All right. I hope these letters promoting the show aren't getting in the way of you seeing it, but if you can't see it, it's right here. You know what I'm saying? It's just two endings, two different looks if it's at the end. All right. All right. The next one is Ma. Ma, if it appears anywhere but at the end, it'll look like this. But when it's at the end, it'll take on a different appearance. All right. So Ma, anywhere but the end, looks like this. To me, it looks like an arrow, kind of like pointing downward. But when it's at the end, it has more of a Donald Trump head shape to let you know that it's at the end. All right. It kind of looks less slanted in the print, but you'll know it the more you read in the Assyrian. You'll know, all right, this is a Ma because it's at the end. All right. Go. All right. Next one is Na. Na anywhere but at the end will look like this. When it's at the end, takes on a different appearance. All right. So now when it's anywhere but the end, it'll look like this. But when it's at the very end, it's like they just dropped the bottom part down, and it just looks longer. All right, more like a cane. That's Na. All right. All right. Next one is Pa. Pa anywhere but at the end will look like this. When it's at the end, takes on a different form. And that's Pa. All right. Kind of looks like an upside down G anywhere but at the end. But when it's the last letter in the word, it looks more like a shepherd's bow. All right. That's Pa. And the last one that looks different at the end is Tazah. Anywhere but at the end, it'll look like this. But when it's the last letter in a word, the appearance is different. So Tazah looks like this, kind of like a very poorly drawn Y. But when it's at the end, it looks like a capital Y. All right? And that's Tazah. So those are the 5 letters that when you're doing the when you're reading the Assyrian and you're trying to translate it, if you find yourself stuck, it's just because you're not paying attention to the fact that that last letter is one of the letters you've already done. It just has a different appearance now that it's at the end. All right. It's nothing deep, just basics of the alphabet. All right. I believe we did Job, but I'll just write it again. All right. All right. So, Job is Ayawab. Excuse me. And it means persecuted. Mm-hmm. All right. So when you're dealing with Hebrew, what you got to understand is you have connectors. All right. Same way that white man has the dot system, the black man has the connector system. So whenever a word, two letters connect, there's going to be what looks like a smile on it. All right. Whenever two words or two letters don't connect, you'll see what looks like a frown underneath it. All right. That, as well as the fact that Hebrew is read and written from right to left compared to English, which is read and written from left to right. All right. So you just want to keep that in mind. Shalom. All right. So Job is Ayawab. All right. And it means persecuted. All right. The thing about the Hebrew language that makes it, the best example I can give you is like when you was in Spanish class and you had that one Spanish brother or sister that they could read it for you, but they couldn't translate it for you. It's kind of like that. You know what I'm saying? So if you know how to read English and you know what those letters are in Hebrew, it's easy to read it and get the transliteration for yourself. All right. So Ayawab is a ya, a wa, and a ba. If you know that, it makes it easier to understand what you're reading, and you also know where your connectors and where it's not going to be connected. All right. So ya, wa, and a ba. Ya, wa. It's just that simple. All right. Salakia. All right. Ya, wa, and a ba. Connect the y and a ba. That gets the wab sound. So Ayawab is Job. All right. You know it's a little glare, Salakia. So make sure I let you know what it says. All right. Next one is Ezekiel. What's important to understand about this as well is a lot of the words that we see in English, they don't always exist in Hebrew. So if you're trying to get a word for every English word, you're going to bump your head against a wall because that's not how that language, it's an ancient language. All the nuances of language, it don't matter for the Hebrew language. All right. So Ezekiel is Yakazak Wa'ala. So Yakazak Kwa'ala. All right. That means strengthen of power. All right. So Kazakh and Allah are the main words, but Kazakh means strong. All right. So, and Allah is power. You know what I'm saying? So, strengthened of power is the phrase that Ezekiel means, but its strength is basically the strength of power. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like English gives you all these strengthened of power, but in Hebrew it's just strength of power. You know what I'm saying? It's not, or strong power. That'll probably be the best way to put it. It get more poetic when you try to make it English. All right. So the way that will look when you write it down, once again, if you know your letters, you know your connectors, you just can easily write it down. All right. So ya, ka, za, kwa, a, la. All right. So it's ya, ka, za, kwa, a, la. All right. Ya, ya, ka, za, ala. Ya, ka, za, ala. All right. Ya, ka, za, ala. All right. Ya, ka, za, ala. Boom. Ezekiel. All right. Next one. It's going to be Daniel. My brother went over this last week, Salaki. But if not, but even if he did, we do it again. All right. So, Daniel is Daniel. Daniel means judge of the power. Now, Shapat is also judge, but his name ain't Shapat, your Shapat Allah. You know, the Hebrew language have more than one meaning, more than one word that means the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Or one word can mean different things. All right. So again, with Daniela, you got the da, the na, the ya, the a, and the la. All right. So you just take it da, na, ya, a, la. Dan, ya, a, la. All right. The da and the na are connected. That's how you get the dan sound. Ya Allah, Dan Ya Allah, judge of the power. All right. All right. So, next one is Joel. In English, it's just Joel, but in Hebrew, it's Yahweh Allah. All right. It means Yah is mighty. All right. Yah is not God's name. All right. It's part of his name. So it's just a shortened form of the Most High's name, but it don't mean the Lord's name is Yah. You know what I'm saying? Don't get crazy. All right? Yahweh Allah, the Lord basically is mighty. All right? Or Yah is mighty. Again, the main thing is if you could just see it and know how it looks in ancient, know how it'll look in Assyrian, you're good to go. So if you were to see this in Assyrian, it would be Yah, Ha, Wa, Ah, La. Yahweh Allah. All right, that's how it would look in the Assyrian, in the ancient. But bow. If you know what these are, you can just write it in Assyrian. No problem. All right. Got your Yah. Matter of fact, let me not take up space unnecessarily. Yah, Ha, Wa, Ah, La. Yahweh Allah. All right. Nothing is connected. So when it comes to, if you were to see this right there written, because you know it's Joel's name, in the Assyrian, you would have to be like, all right, Yahweh Allah, Yahweh, Yah, Allah. Nah, that don't make no damn sense. Yahweh Allah. You would just have to kind of troubleshoot, you know what I'm saying, as you're learning the language. You have to troubleshoot how things sound together. And then you'll be able to, you know what I'm saying, go ahead and translate it. All right. Next one is going to be Amos. I'm a was. His name means burdensome. All right. And don't sweat it if you ever get stumped. All right. Don't burden yourself and beat yourself up about not knowing how to, you know what I'm saying, do it off the first jump. Just keep trying, man. Ain't nobody who testing you. You know what I'm saying? These white people, they not Jews. The language they learn is it ain't even Hebrew. You know what I'm saying? Is Yiddish, is Germanic in origin. You know what I'm saying? They from Poland, so they speaking a white language, man. Don't just learn your language at your own pace. All right? I'm a was. All right? So it's like, once again, if you just know the letters, you boom it, man. All right? I, ma, wa, and a sa. I, ma, was. All right? All right, Most High Christ, not desire, I see. Oh, you talking about something else. All right, Most High Christ. All right, I'm was. Slack you. There's Amos, burdensome. All right. Got room for another one. Let's do Obadiah, Abadiah. What the brother name mean? Bondman of Yah. Most High Christ. Have a name. All right. All right. Again, the Lord's name is not Yah. It's just how the name letters come together. to make a name. It's very Native American culture. You know what I'm saying? The names, they not Becky and Walter and Regis. You know what I'm saying? Your name means something like Red Cloud and Sitting Bull. You know what I'm saying? Like your name, it got some value to it. So bondman of Yah, Ibadia, very simple. So I, Abba, Da, Yaf, God damn, and a Huh. I, Bad, yeah. All right. Hope that don't get lost in translation. All right. Wipe this up. All right. Excuse me. Next one is Jonah. Jonah is Yawanah. Means dove. And then quotes in parentheses from the warmth of mating. So it got a little deeper meaning than just dove. All right. All right. Again, very easy to go through. But even that name, Jonah, in English, it don't mean nothing to you, you know what I'm saying? But in our language, it means dove, you know? There's another name for dove as well, you know what I'm saying? But it's not Yawanah, you know what I'm saying? It's just our language is better, you know what I'm saying? All they got is dove or pigeon, you know what I'm saying? So Yawanah, very easy. Ya, wa, na, ha. Yawana. Micah, Mayakia. All right. It means who is of Yah. All right. Another way to spell it is Ayaka Yah, if I'm not mistaken. Just saw that. Oh, Mayaka. I got it. Read that. Mayaka. So like it. All right. It means who is of Yah. So Yah, God. If it said God, I'd rather put that yeah. All right. Mayaka Yah or Mayaka. All right. And all it means is who is of God, meaning this brother is of God. All right. He is who is of God. All right. Mayaka is my. Hey, no. Let's go say it there. Mayaka. All right. Mayaka or Mayakia is my ya and a ya. I'm gonna tell you again though. Got it. Mayak, yeah. All right. So that's how you translate Micah in the Hebrew. Mayaka or Mayakia. All right. Who is of Yah. Got Nahum. Which is Nakawan. Nakawan. All right. And it means comforted. Consoled. All right. So, Nahum, Nakawan, comforted, consoled. All right. Na, ka, wa, and a na. That's how you get that. All right. Na, looks like a Y. Nah, that ain't gonna work either. All right. Na, ka, wa, and a na. Na, ka, one. Right in the shot. So, when you're reading it in the Hebrew, you come across these names, you'll be like, oh, snap. I know that long, big old word. It means something. It's Habakkuk. All right. I name a kid Habakkuk in a minute. Ain't nobody better back up. You know what I'm saying? That'd be his nickname would be Backup. All right. I ain't gonna say that. All right. If I have a bad kid and I have another kid, I name him Habakkuk on purpose. Like, you the backup. This other one acting a fool, man. All right. Kaba Kwawak. All right. And it means to clasp the hands or embrace. All right. That's that thing that black people do. You know what I'm saying? That shit right, sluggy, that stuff right there. Embrace, you know what I'm saying? Get that good old bear hug, you know what I'm saying? That brotherly hug. All right. Ka ba kwa wa. Kabakwa. All right. That's how you say Habakkuk. All right. Ka ba kwa wag. All right. All right. Zephaniah is Tazapanya. I think it says Yah is hidden. Yah has hidden. All right. So Tazapan is going to be your root word to this sentence. You know what I'm saying? The Yah is at the end, but you see it's at the beginning in the English. Just like Spanish, you know what I'm saying? Some things don't sit straight the way you write them in English in the Hebrew, vice versa. You know what I'm saying? So Tazapanya is Yah has hidden. The root word in that would be hide. All right. All right. Tazapanya. Another thing too is when you're dealing with like Tazapanya, it could be a ta and a za. Taza, and then you keep moving. All right. Don't sweat making mistakes. All right. If it ain't a ta and a za, it's just a taza. Taza, pan, yeah. Taza, pan, yeah. Haggai. All right. That's Kavya. And it means festive. All right. I'll write it over here on the edge since it's short. Yeah. Kagya. All right. So probably is a brother, but you know, you can make it a female, you know, name just by adding a "h" at the end. You know what I'm saying? That "h" won't make it "ya," like in other words, it'll just make it feminine. I feel like we did these, and if we did, I feel like we did these, man. Forgive me. Now my memory is getting jogged. It's all gravy. Keep it pushing. All right. Zachariah, Zachariah. All right. Zechariah means Yah has marked, remembered, Zechariah, Za, Ka, Ra, Ya, Ha, Zechariah. Malachi is Malakia. Malaakia. Believe it means my messenger. All right. Malakia means Malak is kingdom. All right. Ma la ka and a yeah. Ma la ak yeah. Matthew, Matha, Akia, Matha Athia. Oh, Mathathia. I got you. Okay, Mathathia. That's good. All right, that means gift of Yah or Yah has given. All right. So there's a ma, a tha, and a ya. All right. Looks big in English, but in Hebrew it's very short. I'm gonna write it. Try to get it in. Ma, tha, ya. Mathafia. Hope you can see it. Ma, tha, ya. Mathafia. That's Matthew. That means gift of Yah or Yah has given. All right. Athaf would be the root, which is the gift or give. So if we get to it today, Most High in Christ, if we don't, when we start breaking down verses in the Bible, you have to understand that the way it's going to be translated to you is more or less in phrases, not so much a breakdown of each word and each meaning. It's going to come in phrase form, So when you're breaking down Hebrew sentences, you just got to learn the roots to words. Okay. Okay. All right. All right. Next one is John, which is Yahweh Kanan. Yahweh Kanan. Yahweh Kanan. I believe Yohana is also John. It means Jah has favor. Yahweh Kanan. Yahweh Kanan. Yahweh Kanan. Hebrews. Baria means crossing over, also past. All right. Barium, ya, ma. Bar, yum. Some words will get tricky, like Ra'im is a tricky one if you don't know where to put the connectors at. It's R, A, I, and an M. So you got your Ra that's not connected, but you gotta make sure you got your, you got your connector on the I and the M, because it'll look like it ain't supposed to go there, but to get the look, you have to just know how to connect it correctly. Because the I and the ma together are going to get you the I'm sound. But just looking at it, you would, you could easily stumble on it. All right. Peter. It's Kop, which means hollow rock, hollow palm. Put / palm. And Kop is just a ka and a pa. Kop. Ka and a pa. Kop. Last two. Yaquab or James. Is that right? Here. Means heel catcher. Like, how in the world would you get heel catcher from James? You know what I'm saying? It's the meanings of words when you translate them through. They're not gonna always just be obvious. All right. So you got a ya, a I, and a qua and a ba. All right. So yai, quab, to get that yai sound, you got the ya, the I, got the qua, you got the ba. So yai, quab. Or it could be yai quab, but it's pronounced yai quab. Revelation is because of one. And it means vision. All right. Ka, za, wa, na. Because of one. All right. Not too shabby. Let's try to get through these last 50. If we don't, no sweat. Get to them next week. All right. Where could that be? Let's see. One moment. There you go. All right, one second. Last place we stopped. Let me count this real quick. Okay. So we're gonna try to get some more of these 50 most common Hebrew names, Hebrew verbs, excuse me. So for the sake of clarity, I'll take this out. So 100 most common verbs. All right, we about at 51. Let me see. Smarter to make 3 columns, so I'll just do that. So I'll do the word in English, Syrian, and then ancient. All right. All right. So the word is fall. Now, Tyler, you have to be calm, man. All right. All right. Nepal. So, Nepal. Are you okay? You okay? Mama. You're going to talk to him. Tyler, you okay, all right? Nepal. Na, a pa and a la. The pa and the la are connected. Nepal. I'm so lucky. You can't see that. Save your life. Wow. There you go. Na, pa, la, Nepal. And that's fall. Deliver. All right. It's natazal. So, na, tazal. Na, tazal. Lift up. Is nasha. Nasha. All right. I don't think that's enough. I think I should have split it up into 4. So what I'll do is I'll just write how it looks in English as well in the English part. All right. So Nepal, deliver, natazal. And Nasha. All right. Next one is give, which is Nathan. With Nasha, you could take the H off. You understand? If it'll help you, but it's there. You know what I'm saying? Because you're connecting the sha and the I sound. So you could knock off the H if you want to. But if you're trying to, you know what I'm saying, if somebody was to try to read, what they could either do is they could end up putting a high here, or they'll put the I there. You know what I'm saying? But if you just take the Nasha off, it's just, they're going to just write a na Nasha. Just like shalom. When you write the word shalom, you got to put the Y in there, but you're not going to say the Y. You know what I'm saying? You're not, people say shalom, but the Y is there, but it's not the sound that you're making. All right. All right. Go around is SABBATH. 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 Rejoice is samach. No, samach. All right. Yep. Sa ma ka. Sa ma ka. Samach. Samach. All right. Next one is count. Sapar. Yep. Sapar. When you're reading Hebrew in the Syrian form, you got to pay attention because that R and that Da look so much alike. So, Sapar. So Saparia is my count. Sapar. All right, serve. Women love to serve their man, you understand? Sabbath. No. I buy, Salaki. Yep. I buy. Salaki. Forgot. Cool. So go around is sabab, sa, ba, and a ba. The sa is not connected. The two bars are connected. Rejoice, which is samak. Samak. Count is sapar. Serve is ibad. All right. So you get the four forms that you would, obviously English. This is how it would look in English, the Hebrew. This is how it looks in Assyrian. This is how it looks in ancient.
No.
Keep an eye out at the isupk.com website, you understand? The Memorial of Blowing the Trumpets is coming up on September, I believe, 8th, 7th. So want to check the website, you know what I'm saying? We keeping these high holy days, man, in spite of the COVID-19 and the white man's fear, you know what I'm saying? So, just stay connected. All right. All right, next we got cross. Did we just do crossover? That's gonna be our bar. We did that on for Ibarium. All right, so we don't need to do it again. But Ibarium is Hebrews. Is what Ibar is. It's Hebrew. Right? That's the language is from the past. All right. It's crossing over in time if you want to say it like that. All right, next one will be leave, which is Izab. Izab. Doing the Syrian ancient. Izab. Izab. Yeah, ancient is so much easier than the Assyrian, man. Ancient feel like, you know what I'm saying, you over here plucking hairs, man. But that ancient is just smooth. Bow, I got it. All right. Above. Hey, back off, boy.
No.
All right. Go up is Allah.
What? What are you doing?
Go
No.
up. Hey. Allah. To your mama. I lie, Salaki. Told him wrong. I lie. I la and a ha. I la. I is not connected. The la and the ha are connected. I la. Stan is Ahmad. Mad. Mad. Ma, da. The ma and the da are connected. I, it's not. I'm mad. All right. Answer is I not. Oh no, good to go. I nah. I nah. The nah and the ha are connected. The I is not. I nah. Do 4 more. And just get some more next week. You know what I'm saying? All right. Next week we will go into Psalms 1. It's like it, Psalms 83. So we're gonna spend a few weeks working on that, getting through to the last verse. All right. By that time, we should be good with the Hebrew. All right. All right. Do is Ima. That's like it. Aisha. What's good about this is when you know the verbs, you know what I'm saying, you'll know what you're looking at when you see a whole word and it ain't making no sense to you. You'll be able to be like, that looks like something I've written before, and it'll be a verb. And you'll know, okay, it's one of the verbs. That's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? I, sha, and a ha. I sha. The sha and the ha are connected. That's do. Turn is pana. Pana. Pa. Na. And a ha. Pa. Na. Ha. Pana. See if I can get this real quick one. It's probably not there. No. It is on my other phone. No. I got it right here. Cool. All right. All right. So next, you got visit, which is Pequod. Visit. Pequod. 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 The qua and the da are connected. Pequod. That's visit. And the last one for the day we'll do is perish, which is abar. Bar. Did I do that? I did Hebrew and Assyrian. White man is the devil. A bar. Yep, there we go. Bar. Ba and a ra. Eyes not connected. The ba and the ra connected. A bar. All right. So we got about whatever. We got at least about 25 more to go, okay? So we'll get the last 25 next week, and then we'll shoot into Psalms 83, all right? All right. So with that, ISUPK security announcements. We are the ISUPK under Commander General Yohana. Started out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Rule for new brother or sister. When a new brother or sister comes into the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They're here to share themselves with the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it, especially during this COVID-19 pandemic. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There is another 6 months in which the brother and sister will court each other. After this 6-month period, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. Ties, which is a commandment, can be found in Numbers 18:21 and Malachi 3:8-10. Means tenth in Hebrew, ma'ashara, 10% of any increase the Lord gives you. Give to Treasury Department or teacher. The priest fund is a free will offering for priests, not mandatory. Whatsoever amount you would like. Upcoming Holy Convocation, once again, is going to be the memorial of blowing of the trumpets. That's going to be in early September, so just check out the ISUPK website. All the information will be on there for you. Check it out, all right? Make sure you subscribe to all our social media pages, man. ISUPK Oakland. We at ISUPK Sacramento. YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, we all there. ISUPK, you know what I'm saying? Online classes, live. You just type in ISUPK, man, and subscribe and ring the bell, all right? All right, if any brother wants to become a trooper in the school, you have to start wearing all black boots, shirt, pants, headband, or war scarf, you know what I'm saying? So with that being said, to the brothers, Shalom, Yahabah Shem Yahshua Barakatham, to the sisters, Shalom, Yahweh Shem Thun, Ba Shem Yahweh